Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and I'm here with a finished make video for you and a very exciting Feature Friday pattern from Love Notions. So let's dig in. Okay, I'm filming this on Thursday, but today, the day that you're seeing this on Friday, two very exciting things. Number one, it's the release of the Everyday Style Fall Capsule Wardrobe, which I pre-ordered it earlier in the week as soon as that was available. So I'm so excited to see what's on there and to get my plans for fall like really ironed, like nailed down. You know that I've been fabric shopping and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but to really nail those down, and I'm really looking forward to that capsule wardrobe. That really helps me. Number two, today is, today is the September 10th, and it is the re-release of the Harmony Blouse by Love Notions Patterns, and it's also today's Feature Friday, which means it is $5 today only. Great value. So let's talk about the Harmony a little bit more, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the fall capsule and kind of my plans here at the end. Okay? All right, so the Harmony. I'm not really sure when this pattern was released, to be quite honest. It is a woven t-shirt pattern. It comes with your standard bust sizes as well as your full bust sizes, or fronts. Standard bust front, full bust front. So if you have larger than, I think it's 3-inch difference between your upper bust and full bust, they recommend using the full bust pieces, which I use. So it's a woven t-shirt, but it's not, it's got a little bit of swing to the body. So I have made two of these recently, both of them very recently, and I like it really well with a drapier fabric. I've never made it with a more stable fabric like a linen or a cotton, which you definitely could, but I really like it with the rayons that I've chosen. So we'll talk about those here in a second. You can make it sleeveless. It has a capped sleeve version, it has a short sleeve version, and then it has a flutter sleeve version. And if there is a link to a blog post within the pattern and also on the website where they have a free petal sleeve, so like the little, like a tulip sleeve or petal sleeve, little overlapped sleeve option, sleeve pattern that you can get for free just off of the website. And Tessa with Love Notions made a version in, I think it was in black. So cute. I need a petal sleeve version now. It's just so cute. So anyway, just a really great standard t-shirt, woven t-shirt. It's got a scoop neck. The only fastenings are a little button and a hook, or either a hook and eye or a button and a loop. You could do ribbon, I guess, in the back, but it has a little keyhole back for you to easily get it on over your head. However, I will say that with my first version, I can get it on pretty easily over my head without unbuttoning it. I've not tried it with my current version. My first version didn't have sleeves. I don't know if that would make it much of a difference. My second version, I've not tried putting it on without unbuttoning it, but the scoop on the neck is wide enough that I've not had to, I don't have to unbutton my first version, which I'll show you here in a second. So there's that. So it's a very quick make. She has you using bias tape to finish off the neck edge, and then I personally like to use bias tape as a bias hem facing for the hem as well, because it does have a beautiful curved hem. The back is cut out on two, so it's not cut out on the fold, because there's some beautiful shaping there in the back of the pattern, and it's just, it makes it not so boxy and voluminous, you know? Like I feel like a trapeze top can get very much look maternity if you're not careful, but with the shaping in the back of this, it doesn't. It just looks loose, comfortable, gives me the room I need over my midsection without looking like maternity, I think. All right, so today's the re-release. So she is going one by one through the entire pattern catalog and re-releasing the ones, all new patterns are released in the full size range now, which is an extra small up to a 5XL, I believe. I'll put the bust and hip ranges here for the new Harmony. But she's the ones that were released before she expanded her size range, she's going back one by one and re-releasing them in the full extended size range, and that is what the Harmony is. I believe she said that her goal is to have the entire catalog of ladies patterns in the full size range by the end of next year. So the other good thing, if you've purchased this pattern and you're needing the extra sizes, they're just going to show up in your account. So if you've already purchased the pattern, if you go into your account and you'll see the Harmony, those files will be in there for you now. So you don't have to rebuy it or anything. They will update with the new sizes, which is lovely. And then I think she's put the tutorial and stuff in the new formatting to match kind of the other patterns. But if you have this already printed off, the pattern for the existing size did not change. So that's just something to note. All right, so let's talk about my versions. So you guys have already seen my first version. This is the sleeveless version. I made a size medium with the full bust. I shortened the body by 1 inch. This is a Rayon Crepe that I used. Gosh, I love this one so much. And this is gonna go into fall with me because I think it'll be a great layering piece under a jacket or a cardigan with my glissando, my navy blue linen glissandos. I think this is going to be a really good transitional piece, and it's got a lot of the colors in it that are going into my fall wardrobe, which you're going to see here in just a second. So it's like a shell, but not, like I don't feel like it restricts me in any way. It glides over parts of my body I want it to glide over. I just find it a very flattering pattern. So yeah, so you guys have already seen this one. I made a pair of shorts that match it. It was kind of just my matching set, and yeah, really love it. Like I said, I don't ever have to unbutton the button. I have a little button and I did a little thread crocheted loop there, but I never have to unbutton it to get it on over my head. So, oh, there's bust darts in this pattern too, which I don't even have to alter those at all. I don't have to do any altering to this pattern other than I shorten it by 1 inch because I'm only 5'2", and I think she dressed her 5'6". So I usually have to shorten things a little bit just because of my height differential. But yes, you guys have seen this one. Love this blouse. So when I'm an ambassador with Love Notion Patterns, which I'm sure you guys are aware of now, and so I know ahead of time when things are coming out. And when I found out that this was going to be the re-release of the Harmony, I'm like, I really want to make another. I like having a woven t-shirt for layering purposes in my wardrobe, as well as just wearing solo. And I just think they're really great for transitioning weather, so like the fall and also in the spring. And I don't know, I've been in a sewing slump all summer long, and you guys have probably picked up on that a little bit. You know, I had grand plans for a lot of my wardrobe for the summer. I bought the wardrobe capsule, love the wardrobe capsule, and honestly, the things that I did get done for the wardrobe capsule have held me off all summer long, and it have really helped me stay put together and feel like I've got clothes to wear because my body has just been doing crazy things this summer. And it's really killed my sojo just because, you know, all this other stuff that I've made and I don't fit into it right now. And it just was a big crash to the, just frustrating. And yeah, I've been in a big sewing slump really most of the summer. I have been sewing, but I haven't been like freely. I haven't felt that like creatively freeing, you know, just want to sit and sew all day feeling all summer, which is very rare for me. I don't usually go very long without having that feeling. Anyway, I went shopping for fabric, whenever that was, the very last of August, and for knits, and of course I bought a couple wovens because, you know. And I bought this rifle paper woven, and it is a rayon challis. A very nice one. It's like a really nice beefy one. And I've seen this print has been around for quite a while now, but I grabbed some because I actually bought my daughter the other colorway. It's like a periwinkle because those are her colors, but I couldn't leave this behind. Like, this is literally all the colors I'm wanting to sew with for fall. And what's lovely about having your colors and knowing your colors is that eventually your wardrobe starts to morph into one. I'm holding these together and I'm like, see, this is why I enjoy sewing in a color palette and working within my colors, because everything, like whatever bottoms I have to go with this are gonna go with this. And the same with like any cardigans or jackets or whatever, it's all gonna go. It just makes your closet much larger. I just can't say enough good things about having your colors done. It just makes life so much easier. But anyway, I was itching to sew this up. And so when I saw that the Harmony was gonna be this week's Feature Friday, I'm like, this is actually, yes, I'm gonna make that. And actually, out of all those fabrics that I bought recently, you know, knits, because I needed knits, this is the first one I've sewn up. which is a woven, so go figure. Guys, I'm obsessed with this though. I went back and forth trying to decide if I wanted to do the flutter sleeve or just the standard short sleeve on this. And ultimately, obviously decided to go with the short sleeve, mostly because I wanted to easily be able to put it into my navy blue Harper cardigan, because that'll definitely be coming back into my wardrobe for fall, and also underneath my Heather blazer. I just wanted it to be easy to get, to not have like the sleeve like bulking up on me, because those flutter sleeves, while beautiful, they do, you know, they can get unruly when you're trying to tuck them into things. So I think I'll wait and maybe make a flutter sleeve version for the spring when I'm going to be, you know, wearing less, start to wear less layers and just want a really pretty top, because this is a really pretty top. So same thing, made the size medium with the full bust. I just love it so much. I shortened it by 1 inch. I did the same fabric. I made bias tape and did the same for the neckband. I had this cute little button in my stash. Look at that cute little mat. I mean, it just like matches completely right. And did the little a crocheted thread loop there for that to fasten. So it's got the little keyhole back. And then I did the same with the hem. Because the hem has some shaping to it. So I did the same. I made, with the bias tape, I just did like a bias hem finish. I just love that. Number one, it weights especially when you're using like a rayon, it weights the hem, so it keeps things kind of swingy, but it makes finishing off your hem so much easier, and you don't get any of like the weird ripples. Like everything on both sides just looks so nice on the hem. I love finishing off any curved hem with bias tape. It's my favorite. Yeah, not much else to say about this. I mean, the neckline's gorgeous. I love this sleeve. It's just really gonna take me on into fall. So with that being said, let's talk about fall sewing a little bit. So excited about the capsule being released today. Tomorrow, well, as I'm filming this, but today, as you all are watching this. And I feel like this top actually is kind of what has opened the floodgates back up. So a lot of fun things coming up on the channel. I'm just feeling way more creative. I'm on some new supplements from my doctor, which I think are helping with some of the inflammation, definitely helping with my energy levels. Anyway, just really, I'm feeling a lot more energetic. And I've just been down here sewing. I have not sewed the sew along yet, which the first one goes up on Sunday. So, but that should go up. You know, my plan is to do that while you're watching this on Friday. My plan on Friday is to get that all sewn up and filmed. But I've just been sewing and it's been phenomenal. I've got the Style Maker Fabrics, their fall style tour is coming up and I'm a part of that. And oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. So many good ones. It was so hard to pick but I have an outfit that I'm making for my stop on that tour, which will be at the end of September. So definitely look forward to that. Again, some really, really good ones. Yeah, and just exploring a lot with Ponte and Ponte pants in particular. Making up a couple of just things that are gonna work well with my waistline doing what it's currently doing. So yeah, it's gonna be a very comfortable fall, but one I just really am looking forward to being just kind of put together a little bit more polished. Yeah, and just feel good about the body that I'm currently in by dressing it to the best. And that's what I feel like the capsule wardrobes really bring to it. So very much looking forward to that coming up. Anyway, that is kind of what we've got going forward. So if you're interested in a fantastic woven t-shirt pattern, definitely pick that up today. It's $5 today only. It's just a great deal. Their Feature Friday patterns are so good. Make sure you join the newsletter if you haven't, because then you'll get an email on Fridays and you'll know exactly what patterns are coming up. It's not always a ladies pattern, because they also have kids patterns and men's patterns. But yeah, but the majority of their pattern catalog is women's patterns. So yes, you definitely want to be a member of that so that you know when those deals come up. All right, guys, that is all I have for today. It's kind of a short one. Gosh, who am I? But yes, part one of the Teddy sew along, the Teddy top, designer top from Style Arc sew along will be up on Sunday. It's actually just kind of getting the pattern ready, talking about supplies and all that kind of stuff. We'll start sewing actually next week. But yeah, should have the finished everything for you on Sunday so you can actually see the finished top to see if it's something you might want to make. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and that you get some sewing in this weekend, and I will see you all again on Sunday. Bye.